What's up, everybody? Coach Rob here. Have you heard? You might want to sit down for this if you haven't. But Liver King is not natty. Sorry. It's just come out. It's just been exposed earlier this week by Derek at the very popular YouTube channel, More Plates, More Dates. Information was leaked to him, credible sources, apparently, that prove that Liver King, Brian Johnson, his real name, is not natural. He did not achieve his ridiculous physique that he has year-round by just eating liver. But the reason I'm making this video is not because I think you need another response video to the Liver King news, but because for my viewers, people who watch me and my small little universe, I think there's a bigger deal to this, and I think there's a bigger lie that needs to be dealt with that is going to be far more important for you moving forward in your own health fitness journey. And we're going to talk about that.
Liver King here. We just finished butchering the cow. The first thing we had was the liver, of course. Now we're going to have some lung.
Okay, we're back. So, Liver King. I'm going to try to keep this short. I usually do a terrible job of that whenever I say I'm going to try to do a short video. But you don't need a long, drawn-out video about this. Those are out there. And I'll put the link to the More Plates, More Dates video that broke this story in the description. You can watch it for yourself. It's very interesting. I think it's very well done. But the Liver King, if you're not too familiar with him, is this very jacked guy. And he has elements of his physique that scream performance-enhancing drugs. And he has this physique 24/7, 365, which even professional bodybuilders don't do that, except for maybe Mike O'Hearn, who nobody believes he's natural either. He's been pushing that BS since the freaking 80s. But the Liver King promotes these 9 ancestral tenets that he says if anyone follows these, they can achieve similar results to the ones that he has achieved in his life, in his physique, and his level of health and performance. They are sleep, eat, move, shield, connect, cold, sun, fight, and bond. You know what? I agree with elements of every single one of those. Every one. And I practice elements of every single one of those on a daily basis. Some of them not nearly to the level that he does because I don't think they're necessary, but some I do almost in the same manner that he does. And I think it's very, very important for everyone to try to make a shift onto that more primal lifestyle. But here's the part that drives me insane and why I'm making this video. Yes, it has come out that he was taking performance-enhancing drugs, primarily and mainly human growth hormone. Tons of it, to the tune of like more than $10,000 a month this guy was taking, in amounts that would even make a pro bodybuilder blush and be like, dude, whoa, slow down. It was kind of an odd mixture of stuff that most people could never get their hands on, wouldn't even know where to look. But he's been telling people for over a year now that it's these 9 ancestral tenets that have been responsible for the physique, the level of performance that he has, his level of health that he has, his vitality, All of it. And we know that's bullshit. And the sad thing is this guy is clearly a genetic freak. He could have not done the performing enhancing drugs, trained to the level that he trains, which I think is too much. Eat in the manner that he eats, which I think is good. And it's probably 90% better than most people living in the United States, for sure. And had he done all of these things and had just been sort of a downsized version of himself, I think he could have been just as successful and maybe even related to even more people outside of the circle that he predominantly attracts. I think he could have been just as successful. I think this was a massive oversight on his part. The lie, the scheme, the scam that drives me crazy is this entire Liver King character, this entire Liver King persona was developed meticulously and skillfully crafted in order to do one thing: sell you his supplements. Period. My opinion. I think the evidence is clear. He called himself the Liver King. He regularly posts social media video of him eating raw liver, even other raw organ meats, testicle. I've never eaten raw testicle. I've never eaten cooked testicle. I'm not going to. Heart, spleen, whatever. I have no issue with that. But here's the catch. He knows that not everybody is going to eat raw liver, but it makes a great video. It's good theater. It attracts. It has shock value. Clearly, over 1 million subscribers in a very short amount of time, in a shockingly short amount of time. Seemingly everywhere, absolute celebrity. Has made over $100 million. Off what? Supplements. So for me, far more important here than the fact that the guy was juicing, I'd have been more surprised if you had told me he wasn't, or if we found out that he wasn't. Driving to work, I saw the headline on my phone that, Liver King had just been exposed for not being natural. Big deal. Most of us knew that. Whatever. Do what you like. I don't give a shit. But what drives me crazy is he put together this entire persona to sell you his supplements because he knows, he's not stupid, he knows that the overwhelming majority of the people that watch his stuff are not going to eat raw liver. They're not going to eat testicles. They're not going to, eat heart and spleen and all of these things. But if he keeps espousing to the benefits of these and then tells you, oh, well, if eating them raw the way I do, which nobody really wants to do that, most people, if you don't want to do that, I have a solution. I sell pill forms of all this raw organ meat that most people find just the appearance of unsettling. So he is lying to you by telling you that you have to eat liver in great abundance, in great quantity, in order to achieve a peak physique and reach your genetic potential. And knowing 99% of you are not going to eat raw liver and testicles and spleen and kidney, well, conveniently, he's put it in a pill. He's jacked up the price to a ridiculous amount, very overpriced compared to what the production costs are. And people are buying it like mad, and it has made him a multi-millionaire. Liver King. Eat liver. Take it in a pill. Watch the magic happen. I know people who have went through 2 or 3 bottles of one of his supplements and told me, I don't think it's doing anything, but I'm going to keep taking it. Why would they say that? Because the Liver King shtick, the character, the theater is so compelling to people that they end up blaming themselves, not the worthlessness of this overpriced testicle pill that they're taking. So that to me is the big scam here. So my point for making this video is to tell you, look beyond the character, look beyond the sales pitch. Is what they are doing clearly a vehicle for them to sell something? And then judge that product accordingly. I'll use myself as an example. It is no secret that I make my living, I feed my family through coaching. I have done that for nearly 30 years. But here's the difference. If you first find me through some social media platform or here on my YouTube channel, and you like what I have to say, you connect with me in some way, and then you go on to hire me as your coach, which I hope you will. If I don't continue to espouse with you as a client or direct you as a client on your new coaching plan, the things that I've been talking about on my videos or you saw on my Instagram reel or in my Facebook group, you're going to call bullshit. My coaching is just a one-on-one, meticulous extension of what I talk about here. So my reputation is on the line every time I turn on that camera because I have to speak clearly and passionately about stuff that I truly believe in. So if you decide to put your faith and trust in me, you're not immediately going to smell a rat. I believe what I believe. And it's based on me doing it over and over and over again for decades. And not only on myself, but thousands of people who have put their faith in me as their coach, my clients, who I work with on the gym floor every single day, and the hundreds and hundreds that I've worked with and currently work with online. And I've had some amazing successes, and I've built some wonderful relationships. Liver King doesn't have to get face-to-face with people. He just has to create a persona. He has to make good television. He has to make good theater and pull you in, knowing that the overwhelming majority of the million fans that he has watching his shit are not going to run to the store and buy pounds and pounds of raw liver and sit there at their kitchen table and eat it. But he does know that if he gives them an alternative, take my pill, only $69.99, hell, put it on a reoccurring subscription even, save 10%. That's how he gets you. I don't give a shit about the drugs, whatever, to each his own. Should he have done that? No. But the far greater thing here is what he created, what the purpose of those performance-enhancing drugs were. They were to build him into a superhero-like character to create theater for you to get pulled into, so you would then in turn buy his supplements and continue to make him a multi-millionaire. So shame on him for that. So that's my take on it. I could go so much deeper on this, but I'm not going to waste your time with that. Those other videos are out there if you want to get into the gritty details. I just wanted to give you my opinion. I didn't plan on shooting a video today. None of this is rehearsed. I just refamiliarized myself with his 9 tenets before I turned on the camera and started talking. But this is what I believe. This is what I've pretty much always believed in terms of this character that Brian Johnson plays called the Liver King. It's going to be interesting to see how his career continues forward now. And I'll keep an eye on it because it's still good theater. It's entertaining as hell. But I won't be buying his freeze-dried liver supplements. And I'm not going to be buying his freeze-dried testicle pills. He missed an opportunity to use his powers for good and not evil. But so be it. At the very minimum, it's been entertaining, and I'm sure it will continue to be as we move forward. That's all I have today. I just wanted to get that off my chest. Tell me what you think in the comments. I'd appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. I was supposed to tell you that at the beginning. I keep reminding myself, hey, you got to tell these people to subscribe. It helps. I forgot. So do that now if you made it this long. And thank you for the support, guys. I really appreciate it. You people are everything to me. It's humbling to see this channel grow, to see the responses come in. I'm going to keep trying to do my best to give you something that you enjoy. And please know that unlike Liver King, it's sincere. All right? So, hey, you know what to do. Stop watching this video. Make sure you subscribe. And then when you're done here, train hard, diet harder, but above all, do whatever it takes to have a great day.